Dearest heart, whoever you are, hold your head high, continue to stand your ground, and act in a way that is aligned with your highest values. They are not mad at you, they are mad it's you. What is missing in them is found in you. So never let a person make you feel bad for choosing not to tolerate their disrespect anymore. For some of you, an important choice or decision needs to be made. So there has been a break in communication in a certain situation that has created disharmony in your life. So this could be from giving away power in a relationship, the loss of self to many expectations of others, manipulation and imbalanced partnership, or even codependency. So there is a need for someone to see the value you bring to a certain situation. This could be family, friends, co-worker, or supervisors in the workplace. So whether your burdens are material, spiritual, literal, or energetic, it is a clear that you have got some extra baggage right now. So if you are feeling attacked, remember that is because only likely want what you have. That is not your fault. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with respecting yourself. Happiness does not come from the approval of others. So it comes from your own self-worth and making choices that are true to your own soul. Listen. Continue to stand up bravely and do that beautiful thing you do. Stay calm, stay positive, and reject and low vibrations that others may be pushing onto you. You don't have to accept their opinion as a truth, especially when they are the ones coming for you. Release that is not and enjoy your last steps to the finish line. The victory is already yours. This message is asking to finish your week by being more compassionate to yourself. Start paying attention to your own thoughts and not so much on what others may or may not think of you. Every time you have critical thoughts about yourself, make an effort to replace the critical thought with a positive and loving. You are a beautiful soul, and even though you may perceive that you are less than perfect, you are perfect just as you are. The physical world we live in is simply spirit clothed in matter, and from a spiritual perspective, what we achieve in this life pales into insignificance compared to what we already are. In essence, you are an eternal being full of love and light, and even though in your mind things may no seem so, in actuality, you are perfect just as you are. There is nothing to fix in your life right now. You just need to love and accept yourself. Dear souls, know that someone is thinking about you 24/7 and they have realized that you are the only person who truly gets them. This will resonate with very few of you that this person was very free whenever they were with you and they almost share everything with you, even if their darkest fantasy or darkest secret, because they have the feeling that you will not judge them and you will accept them as they are. You make this person feel so loved that their all fears started to go away. This person wants to do something stable for your connection, but they are still afraid to take the next step right now. This person wants to marry you regardless of their current situation. This person is not thinking about anything or anyone right now that they can marry you or not. This person wants to marry you. This person, they dream about to start a new life with you and they want to elope with you somewhere where no one know both of you anything about it all the time. If you ever feel that this person don't care about you or they are just lying to you about how they feel for you, that is not true. This person is afraid to lose you and it's their biggest fear that you will move on from them. You will love someone else like you love them. This was and don't want to see anybody else with you. They feel like ever since they have met you, nobody else is what they are thinking about. Because what they feel with you is something that they never feel for anyone else. You feel like home for this person, and that is why they crave to meet you. They always come back to you because you are their home. It does not matter how many times this person goes to you or gets scared because of anything, they always come to you because you are their home and you make them feel intoxicated in their toxic environment. So, dear souls, know that. Hold on to that dream with a little more patience, and that is it. The universe is bringing in a moment where all of those paths are going to align with some unexpected chain of events. I don't know, but there is some unexpected event that will create this judgment moment where all those things, feelings, and emotions that were hidden are coming out. And this is necessary because this is what is aligning the first step towards the life that you dream of. So the illusions that were there have to be clear, and it's happening through this event. The color green seems very significant today as this is going to soothe the energy around healing all the trauma and wounds that were blocked. So green Aventurine crystal would also help right now. It might seem a little messy, but this shakeup is needed so that things can fall into place again. And at this point, all you need to do is look at the sky and be grateful. The universe is putting you through this process to get to what you ask for. This was for sure something that you were not seeing as important, but it always was important to have this conversation, confrontation. Have a faith on the seeds that you have sown. They have grown, and hence you are able to talk. Don't hesitate to speak what you desire. This will only liberate you. Take your time and slow down. You may not be able to see everything, and you need to tread carefully so that you don't get lost, get hurt, or confused. As you take your time, you are able to navigate your way much more easily. There is so many advantage of taking it slowly, being aware of what is happening around you, and knowing that you will reach your destination more easily if you take it slow. So be in the present moment, do not rush. Let yourself hear and feel what is happening right here and right now. So, as you navigate this slow pace, you can stay relaxed and know that you are going the right way. So, dear souls, know that. Let the wrong kind of person show you all the way that you deserve to be loved by the right one. Let the pain of the past be a lesson for what is to come. So wait for a love that feels exactly as you always thought it would. Wait for a love that feels like something you have not felt before. So wait for a love that is calm, a love that does not consume you but encourages you to grow. Wait for a love that does not make you question yourself or your future. Wait for a love that holds your heart gently because you deserve the softest kind of love. Because what a beautiful moment it is when you realize that your heart is capable of healing again even after it has been broken. Sometimes you need to let go of the people you love because they do not want the same things as you. So, as hard as it can be, sometimes you need to decide it's time to let go of one version of your future to give yourself the future you have always imagined and deserved. The people you choose throughout this life are not always meant for you, not because you don't adore them, but because your paths don't align. As hard as it is, please don't give up all of who you are or what you have always wanted purely to make a life work for someone else. Compromise where you can, but never give up your dreams or your identity to make yourself fit into someone else's idea of a perfect life. Don't betray yourself like that because, darling, you deserve so much more. So, dear souls, know that an open minded person never belittles someone just because people don't think the same way as them. Only an egoistic person wants to be superior than others and invalidate others' people's truth. Humans can only live in a peace and harmony when we understand that. So we all will always have different thought process as it's all about life and let live. An open-minded person always validates other people's experiences even when it's not their own personal truth. Unless it is something that causes hate among humans and divides them, an open-minded person understands that there is not just one way to look at a life. Life is simply experiencing itself through everyone's unique truth. Life is not something that you can put inside a box. It is a mystery. It is an infinite. So, dear souls, know that. You are one of a kind. You have something to offer that nobody else can offer. You are more than average. You are one of a kind. Sometimes God steers us out of comfortable situation in order to stretch us and cause us to exercise our faith. We may not like it and it may not always be comfortable, but God loves us too much to just leave us the way we are. God wants us to be constantly stretching and growing. There are new levels for you to rise up to, there are new treasures within you to discover. Explore what God has placed within you because He has purpose for everything within you. So, dear souls, know that Krishna consciousness is a state of awareness in which an individual acts in complete harmony with the divine or the ultimate reality of Krishna. In which the purpose is to devotee one's thought, action, and worship to pleasing Krishna, who some consider to be the supreme God. There are various theories regarding consciousness. Here in Bhagavad Gita, the example of the sun and the sunshine is given as the sun is one place but is illuminating the whole universe, so a small particle of the spirit soul, although situated in the heart of this body. So it is illuminating the whole body by consciousness. Thus, consciousness is the proof of the presence of the soul, as sunshine or light is the proof of the presence of the sun. When the soul is present in the body, there is consciousness all over the body, and as soon as the soul has passed from the body, there is no more consciousness. So, dear souls, know that. Tales from the Holy Bhagavad Gita. Satyabhama was the most important wife of Krishna after Rukmani. She prided herself on the fact that Krishna loved her the most. Saying Narada asked her to prove this, he suggested that she should give Krishna to him in charity and buy him back after paying gold equal to his weight. So, or else Narada would take Krishna as a slave. She agreed and asked Krishna to sit on the scale. Ever ready to break the false ego of his devotee, Krishna sat on the scales. Satyabhama brought all her jewelry, but the scale did not refuse. She asked the other wives to help, but even their jewelry was not enough. So Narada suggested that she ask Rukmani for help. Swelling her pride, she did so. Rukmani, with all her heart and mind, asked Krishna to help and just place a small basil leaf on the other side. The scales were balanced. Satyabhama realized her mistake. Humble offering to God is greater than any material wealth. The scale were balanced. So type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes come through, type amen. And if you like this video, please do subscribe this channel.